What's up, guys? So I was browsing Amazon doing some KDP research, and I found a very simple book that's low content that's doing incredibly well. Another thing that's crazy about this book is that it's only been live for like 2 weeks. So as you can see from this screenshot, it's doing about 620 sales a month. Granted, when you see it, it's a little bit seasonal. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain everything, but I had to do a video on this because imagine posting a so the easiest method of publishing books to KDP, and within weeks having a bestseller. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about this book in this video. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. You can enter completely free using the link in the description. This week sponsored by Merch Titans Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, and All Sunsets for your graphic design. Also, I've got an Amazon KDP Facebook group if anybody wants to join. Link in the description. All right, so I used Jungle Scout. Now, this is a Chrome extension software that helps project based on bestseller rank and category. It attempts to project how many daily, monthly sales a product on Amazon may be making, as well as how much revenue. Now, I'm not recommending anybody that sells KDP grabs Jungle Scout because it is a paid tool, but I use it for FBA primarily, and it's nice because then if I want to look at, the numbers behind a KDP book or something, I can just click the Chrome extension and it runs and gives me its estimates. So as you can see here, I blurred out the books that it pulls that are indexed on similar keywords but aren't this book. I only wanted to show the one book. So it's a Valentine's Day book, and one of the things that I didn't even actually include in this presentation relates to the title, and you know what, I'll talk about it in a second, but let's just look at the data right now. They're selling the book for $5.99 through Amazon KDP. If you guys don't know what KDP is, I know some people watching probably don't. It's basically like Amazon merch for books. So it's like print-on-demand books. It's Amazon's self-publishing platform. So you don't need to actually be an author that writes content. You can actually sell what we call like low-content books that are like notebooks. And this is a prime example. I'm going to show you the inside of this book. Just give me a second. So at $5.99 per sale, it's generating about 21 sales a day or 621 sales a month, bringing in $3,720 in estimated revenue. Granted, revenue, it's not painting the full picture of profit. When you sell on KDP at $5.99, they're probably making like $1.90 or so per sale. So that's worth mentioning. But if we go over here, also, I use the Helium 10 Chrome extension to see historical BSR data. I'll put a link to both Jungle Scout and Helium 10 in the description in case you want to check either of them out. The Helium 10 historical BSR data you can actually get for free, so you don't need to pay anything. These are great ways of seeing the Amazon platform from the seller perspective instead of the buyer perspective, which is a big thing to make that shift to be successful as an Amazon seller. But what we can see here, and I have this set to all-time history, is that this book was published like January 26th or 27th. So not even that long ago. I'm recording this video on February 8th. And you can see that the historical BSR was recorded as high as about 180,000, but pretty much had consistently good sales, consistently low BSR. And then right behind me, you can see the sales rank is 1,058, which is very, very good, very low. And here's a picture of the book. I'll also put a link to it in the description of this video in case you want to go check it out. But it's a #1 bestseller in antique and collectible autographs. Now, the book categories, this is kind of a way of gaming the system to get a bestseller on Amazon. I've seen people do this by placing their book in weird categories. But either way, it's a #1 bestseller. So whoever published this low content book is now an Amazon best-selling author, which is kind of funny. But they basically did the minimum with this book. I'm going to show you the interior in a second. But one thing that I did want to talk about before I forget is look at the first keywords of their title. Valentine Day gift for her. Now, when I went to Amazon, I was typing in Valentine's Day, and the autocomplete shows you kind of like the priority of most commonly searched related keywords. And it said Valentine's Day gifts for her was right there, like the #1. So this person during their keyword research said, you know what, I'm not going to try to be smarter than Amazon. let me just go to Amazon. They'll tell me what keywords to try to prioritize ranking on. Now, I don't know if they're running any ads for what it's worth. Like, I didn't click an ad. I saw this organically. So they may or may not be running ads. Again, I can't confirm. But if not, this is really impressive organic success and very strategic usage of relevant keywords in succession too. Like, the order they used them in was very intentional, and Amazon gave them the suggestion. There's another Chrome extension you can check out called AMZ Suggestion Expander. It's completely free, and it'll expand the autocomplete on Amazon.com to show you more long tail keywords and also some words that come before and after the word that you seed it with. So if you seed it with Valentine's Day, you might see keywords before and keywords after based on Amazon's suggestions. So it's a really useful tool. Also, look at, the description, very basic. They did a 120-page low content book, 6x9 inch, college ruled, glossy cover. This is basic. And then also, I haven't even looked at the cover yet, but it says, "I think being your husband is gift enough." So it's really funny, and we know humor sells. Whether you're selling books, coffee mugs, t-shirts, humor sells. And I saw some other really funny, like, Valentine's Day sub niches. One of them comes to mind because I saw it being listed on a bunch of print-on-demand products. I want to tell you what it was, but it's got curse words in it. It was something like, "I love effing you," and then it said, "Whoops, I meant I effing love you." Okay, that's what the niche was. And it was really funny, and I saw a bunch of products with that selling on it. But anyways, this book is selling really well. They kept it simple. Let's take a peek at the interiors here. It says they have a cover page. This is pretty common. It says, "This notebook belongs to. If found, please call." They probably use this cover page in like all of their low content books. Then you've got just a repeat of this college ruled, very basic blank interior, lined paper, And then this last page is actually not the last page. It's the back of the book, but they didn't do any designing there. They kept it simple. KDP will generate a barcode for you if you tell it to generate a barcode for you. So essentially all they did was they designed the book cover that you see here, super simple. You can do that in like Photoshop, Canva, etc. They designed this cover page, which again, they probably just reuse on all their books as a part of the interior. So the cover page is included with the interior that you see here. And with the interiors, you typically can just go download them on websites for free. You can make your own interiors. You can go pay websites for premium interiors, but something like this that's lined paper, very simple. You can get those for free. And the back of the book is uploaded as one cover file. So when you upload the front cover, it's one file. It's basically front cover, spine, and back of the book. You have to kind of define what size that's going to be based on how many books you have or how many pages you have in the book. It's basic formula. There's actually calculators out there that help you do it. And if you're interested, if you followed me this far and you're not selling on KDP and you're like, "Hey, this seems like I can do this. I can make $3,700 a month selling a low content book. How do I get started?" Well, I just so happen to have taken the time to put together a full course on how I sell low content books on Amazon using Ryan's method, using the path of least resistance, pretty much automating as much as possible. And that's why I was happy to show this book off, because it's very easily automated. Like this book is about as simple as it gets. That's why I keep saying it's simple. It's simple. You can put in more effort and make other types of books. Like I show you how you can generate unique interiors with things like crossword puzzles, Sudoku puzzles, various types of puzzles, coloring books, etc. But also these simple books can sell really well. It's just tough to know which ones are going to take off and which ones aren't. So I do have a full course, link in the description if you want to learn from me everything you need to know about how to sell low content books on Amazon KDP. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you're not subscribed and you want to do that, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys soon.